Hey, do y'all remember when Colin Kaepernick took a knee for Black Lives Matter and then they completely blackballed him and refused to let him get a job anywhere? And then no professional athlete in any sport ever said anything important about any important political thing ever again? You remember that? We got all the smoke from musicians and performers, as we fucking should, but we let all of them, okay, all of them, with the eyes and hearts of millions, say nothing. They say nothing, not one of them, and we let them get away with it. And y'all, even if that person had intended to go to the NFL offices, that would have been warranted, okay? It's one of the worst corporations that there is in the country. Okay, they contribute to every bad thing that happens in this country. But the problem is that y'all can't get over your nostalgia. You can't give up the things that like have brought you joy. You have good family members of like, oh, we used to go to the game together and that's what I do with my family. I don't give a shit, okay? We all have to be willing to give up something. And if that is just that you can't watch your favorite sports team with the racist fucking caricature as a mascot, like that's not that bad. We let them essentially tell us that people who have fame and power and who are in front of millions of people shouldn't say anything. They should just shut up and dribble. And we let that rock. We let that be the way of things. We let them ruin this person's career. And I don't care if he was a good quarterback or not. I do not care. That's not the point. Pro sports, the Emmys, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys, all of that. It's all the pageantry of empire. And all the money and the attention that we give to that. Right? Now, I'm not saying don't like sports or don't like music. We can do all of that without them, right? Imagine if there were actual local teams that were from people locally in each area, and those teams played against each other, and the stadiums were owned by and run by the people that live in those areas and actually brought money into those areas, right? We can have everything that we want without the vulture class. But what that's going to take is you being willing to look at the way that you live your life and say no to it. It's not just Starbucks and McDonald's. It's not just the companies that are right out in our faces doing the things. It's the ones that have become so entrenched that we don't even think about them anymore. Muhammad Ali wasn't just the GOAT because he was like the greatest boxer. He was also the GOAT because many of his best boxing years, he wasn't allowed to box because he took a political stand against Vietnam. Anyone who the vulture class sees on a national stage, they control. We don't even see the conversation they're having behind closed doors. And when those people refuse to be controlled, they make an example of them. And until we see our complicity in continuing to support those things, even though they are censoring the people who bring us the things that we love, it's not going to change.